Crawler Sledge. Stormcaller Aerial. What determines how much HP you start with? Why am I starting with 4,000? I thought Marksman usually started with like 3.6. Spectating showed me any cool lessons so far. There was a cool Marksman Summons game yesterday. As far as things to apply, it's mostly just positional stuff and getting an idea for what people are doing. Chaff unit. Just tuck this away where it's a little safer. Themselves affected too. In what way? Is it like different combinations of units affected differently, or is each individual unit weighted a certain way and how much life they're worth? Each individual. Yeah, I guess it's just weird, because you're always offered a starter unit and a 200 cost unit. I wonder what the weightings are. Increases recruitment cost of Stormcaller. I guess that's what we're doing. It's the combo. You have a spreadsheet whose individual there'd be contradictions. Okay. So, like, when you're offered Marksman Sledge as a combination, the Sledge is worth different than when you're offered, like, Sledge Crawler. Oh god, my positioning is dog shit. Well. It's probably fine. Both take subsidized storms, yeah. No, my marksman! Arc Sledge, it's worth so much health. It's kind of redundant and doesn't shoot up. Like, the reason why this start was cool is it also started with a Marksman. So we're, like, redundant on Chaff Clear, but we have Marksman built into our army. Which sort of fixes that immediately. I don't know if we want giant units into subsidized storms. I guess we... Fortress ain't bad. I'll just take Portable Shield. Let's see. Wasps are a possibility. If I spread Stangs out enough, it could be fine. I probably want to be doing this. It's based on win rate. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I like these dynamic systems that take into account what's actually doing well. Kind of like anti-missile stangs, given how many Stormcallers there are over there. Gives me some anti-air potential, too. His splash is all coming from the Stormcallers. It's both on the same side to maximize how many missiles I can intercept. I guess I have this run the other way then. Oh, you're supposed to have these vertical. I keep screwing that up. Yeah, instead of going horizontally, you want them vertical so that they spread out a bit more. It's harder to missile them. Yeah, columns instead of rows. Another way of putting it. Couple. Launcher overload. Still just kind of small wins, but they are wins. Oh, we also didn't loan this turn, so we got that going for us. Upgrades. Kind of want to get these. Also like the idea of some late crawlers. Let's get away with this. Let's start loading next turn. Fire is pretty expected. It's not that good, though. Yeah, we're just tearing apart his ground army. Good Overlord. Honestly, the right answer might just be more Stormcallers. Kind of silly as that is. Like, they've got Fire Launcher Overload. What are they gonna do? More sledges. That's another approach. Even, like, Rhino is pretty good here. I guess sledges work better for chaff clear. Just to make sure that we can clear the chaff. Protect these callers a bit. I should protect the flanks, probably. We're fine. Fortress. Okay. Fire hot! Fire hot! Clean. Yeah, the anti-missile Mustangs just kind of won the Stormcaller mirror here. We both had subsidized callers, but my callers got to have the better upgrade in the collar mirror. Or he's dirtling around with things that make his range worse. Incendiary bombs. Just doesn't clear the chaff fast enough. Which was a desperation move. I mean, yeah, he was behind all game. There were some close fights, and then the anti-missile stangs came down, invalidated what he had, and it was kind of panic mode from there. Could have been a better counter for the opponent against missile stangs. It's tough. You don't really want to make Vulcans against the rest of this board. And really, the thing that the stangs are doing is just keeping the rest of the army alive. Like, making Vulcan into Stormcallers is kind of a losing move. Yeah, Mective balls, maybe. That's probably what I would have tried. Opponent shouldn't have gotten fire. I think by the time they got fire, it was already game over. I don't think it mattered at that point. They were just a little bit too far behind. Missile or a Vulcan with fire missiles. Fire missiles get anti-missile stanged. Rhino. You can try to... The problem with Rhino is you kind of need to have the Rhino leveled for it to do very much here. And there's just no time to level a Rhino. Yeah, you could try flanking, maybe. The flank gets caught by the callers, and then I get to respond to it. Shield Hacker might have worked. Yeah, that's fair. Hacker often works. Yeah, making Overlord into anti-missile stangs is always a bit weird, because you do shut down a lot of the Overlord damage. If you get Launcher Overload, it's not as bad. Like, I don't have that many stangs. Wasp flanks? I think Wasp flanks just instantly die. I don't know if the stangs get pulled immediately, but it's pretty easy for me to just make another Mustang. It's not like Mustangs are bad on my board. I've already got a tech on them. A few more storms are good too versus missile stangs. The problem is if he makes more storms to answer the missile stangs, my storms just handily answer his storms because he has the wrong techs for the storm mirror. It's just already checked. The ground battle's close enough, and then my storms outrange his. Hacker is always the answer. I would not be surprised if Hacker was an answer. Hacker is the answer a deceptive amount of the time. 19k. Time to update the stream title. Hey, start.